Hello, my name is Michelle. Welcome to this vinyasa flow. Find your breath through intensity. For today's practice, please make sure and have a couple of blocks, whatever you may have in your space to help assist you. Let's begin finding our easy seat, connecting to our breath, beginning to bring that mind into the body. So maybe closing the eyes or finding a soft gaze. Deep in breath. And to exhale. And in breath through the nose. Exhale, maybe listening to the sound of your breath, maybe noticing the rise and fall of the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Expansion through the ribs, through the back, through the chest. Inhale. And exhale. In breath. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. On the in-breath, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. So as we flow through our practice today, keeping our attention on our breath, using our breath as our anchor through intensity, and finding that place of center and of balance. You can gently blink the eyes open if they've been closed. Find that focal point ahead of you. Deepen breath. And to exhale, we can gently release and come out of our easy seat. Make your way to all fours. Just move through some cat-cows gently, just feeling through the back. Inhale. And then exhale, finding roundness in the back. And inhale. Open up through the front of the heart. Exhale, open up through the back of the heart. And inhale. And exhale. Gently back to center. Let's walk those knees forward. Come onto those sit bones. Send the feet flat. We'll take a gentle reach forward. Inhale. And then exhale, gently make your way down. Bringing the knees into the chest. Maybe just finding those gentle sways here. And gently back to center, release the feet to the mat. Let's send those hips towards the sky. Inhale. And to exhale, lower. We'll find a couple of rounds here, and then we'll find a hold in bridge. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, release. And inhale. And exhale. Send the hips up high. We will hold here, using our breath as our anchor, engaging through the legs, energy into those feet and hands. Press away from the ground. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale gently. Lower down. And maybe just some gentle sways here side to side with the knees. Make your way to one side of choice. When you feel ready, gently make your way up. We'll come back into tabletop position. Send that right heel to the back of the mat. Maybe releasing that left arm forward, right shoulder over that right wrist. Palm faces towards you. Inhale, exhale, find roundness in the back. And inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Inhale, extend, exhale, release the left hand. Begin to bring that right leg towards that right shoulder. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Exhale, release that right foot down. So right toes face the top of the mat. Begin to send your hips behind you up high. So almost finding a puppy pose here with the back. Just notice where you feel that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, maybe releasing the forehead to the mat. And inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Gently come up, walk your hands back. Send that right foot off the mat. Bringing that heel to the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release that right knee. Extending that left leg back. Maybe releasing that right arm forward. Left shoulder over that left wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding out the back. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Find length through the spine here. Inhale. Exhale, release that right hand. Send that left foot towards that left shoulder. Let's take a moment here, a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, release that left foot. Left toes face the top of the mat. Send those hips up high. Release those arms forward. And just bringing your attention into the body where you feel intensity. Inhale. And exhale. Use that breath as your anchor. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Gently come up. Shifting the hands back. Shoulders over those wrists. Releasing that left foot off the mat. And gently release the foot to the back of the mat. Inhale. And exhale, release. Let's tuck those toes under. Send your hips up high into that first down dog. Maybe pedaling through those feet. So even as we find some intensity through this practice today, still please make the poses work for you and your range of motion, your body. And deepen breath. Exhale. Maybe a bend in those knees. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you send that right leg to the sky on the inhale. Exhale. Maybe you shift forward knee towards nose. And inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Step foot three to the hands. Let's find our high lunge here. Right knee over that right ankle. Little lift through center. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Let's find our twist here. Right arm to the sky. Inhale. Or lower back. And exhale. Bring the hands to the inside of that right foot. Turn the right toes out. Let's find lizard here. Maybe you release that left knee down. Settling into those hips. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the left toes under. Send that knee off the mat. Let's bring that left foot in. So we'll find Malasana. So I'm going to face you, but you stay facing the top of the mat. Always have the option to take that block under those sit bones, pressing those knees back. So maybe you begin to notice a bit of intensity here through the hips. So let's just use the breath to find a place of center to anchor ourselves, just to calm our mind and body. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. You can stay here, or we will begin to straighten through the legs. We'll move through a couple of rounds here. So on the inhale, straightening through, send the arms overhead. Exhale, release that tailbone down. And again, inhale, exhale, and one more here. Inhale, exhale. Release those hands to the mat. Send those toes forward, heels back. Heel toe the feet in. Bend in those knees, gently roll up. Send the shoulders forward, inhale, exhale, down and back. Send those arms overhead, inhale, exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale, and exhale. Maybe moving through your first chaturanga, maybe releasing those knees. Take that launch forward, inhale, exhale as you release. Let's take a gentle roll up, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale. On this next one, you're going to find a hold here, whether it's baby cobra, cobra, or full up dog. Inhale, exhale. Gauge the legs. Use that breath to anchor yourself. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more here. Inhale, exhale, release that chest. Let's move through tabletop. Tuck those toes under, send your hips up high into down dog. Deepen breath. Exhale, release, let it go. Option one, stay here. Maybe you're in tabletop. 2, send that left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you shift forward, knee to nose. Round out that back. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find that high lunge. Maybe finding blocks. Little lift through center. Energy through that back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find our easy twist here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Turn out those left toes. Maybe you release that right knee to the mat. Finding lizard. Maybe noticing intensity here. Let that breath wash over mind and body. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Tuck the right toes under. Send that knee off the mat. We bring that right foot in. Find malasana. Maybe block under that seat. Press those knees back. Maybe staying here. Maybe straightening through the legs. Inhale. Exhale, release. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, toes forward, heels back. Heel toe those feet in, hip width apart. Bend in those knees, gently roll up. Send the shoulders forward, inhale. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale, move through your version of chaturanga, listening to your body. Inhale, exhale, elbows into your sides. Inhale, find your up dog or cobra, and let's stay there. Deepen breath. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, tuck those toes under, send your hips up high into down dog. Deepen breath. Exhale. Again, option to come from tabletop. Maybe you send that right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you send that knee towards your nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, maybe send that towards your left elbow. Maybe you come flat onto that left foot. Maybe you send that right leg through. Maybe it's to the mat. Maybe it's off. So maybe we're finding that intensity here. Inhale. Exhale, whatever the intensity looks like for you. Inhale. Exhale, let's come back through the three-legged dog. Inhale. And then exhale, release that foot through. Option to find warrior one, or from high lunge, we'll send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, find warrior three. So we will hold this for a few breaths. Again, looking to find that place of ease through intensity. Laying through that neck. Inhale. Exhale. Just notice where the mind goes. Sometimes when we feel intensity, just noticing what thoughts come through. Just be the awareness behind it. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Release that left foot to the back of the mat. Find your warrior one or high lunge. And again, if you're in that warrior one, just open up the arms. You can adjust the feet after. Pressing that right knee back over those baby toes. Maybe left foot angles in slightly. Deepen breath. Take that lunge forward. Exhale, find your version of extended side angle. Maybe hand to block in front, behind. Maybe you're releasing those fingertips. Press away from the ground. Deepen breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you release the right arm to meet the left. Length through that neck and spine. Inhale. Exhale. Notice where that mind goes. Bring it back to the body and breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. Let's find triangle pose. Maybe you heel toe that back foot in slightly. Take that lunge forward. Inhale. Exhale. Triangle. So just finding a moment of stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. Just notice what you feel in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Back through that warrior two. Flip that right palm to the sky. Find reverse warrior. Inhale. Stay right here. Exhale. Not holding the breath. Let it flow freely. Deepen breath. Exhale. Press that right knee back. Back through warrior two. Begin to shift forward. Come into half moon. Option for triangle pose. Right shoulder over that right wrist. Left arm reaches straight to the sky. Energy in all directions. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gently release that left foot to the back of the mat. Find that reverse warrior once again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find plank position. So you have an option here to come into supported side plank where you would drop the knees, send the right foot to the right side of the mat, press to the outer edge of that left foot. Otherwise, from here, send the heels to the right side of the mat. Press strong into that right hand. Left arm reaches to the sky. Lift up through that right side. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Breath as your anchor. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale back through plank position. Send your hips up high into down dog. Deepen breath. Exhale, release, let it go. Just notice what you're feeling in the body. And again, maybe you find tabletop, maybe you stay here, down dog. Maybe you send that left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, maybe you bring that left knee towards right elbow, sending that left leg through to the mat. Maybe lifting the foot off. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Release that right hand. Send that left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find a supported high lunge or find your warrior one. Inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, find your warrior three. Let the breath wash over mind and body. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Release that foot to the back of the mat. Again, find warrior one or high lunge. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Find that warrior two. Press that left knee back. Take that lunge forward. Inhale. Find your extended side angle here. Neck in line with the spine. Press strong through that outer edge of that back foot. Little lift through center. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Maybe release that left arm to meet the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to that warrior two. Let's straighten through that front leg. Maybe heel toe that back foot in. Find triangle pose. Inhale and exhale. Engage through the legs. Press away from the ground. Energy through that arm. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, gently make your way up. Come back into that warrior two. Flip the left palm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, find reverse here. Let that breath flow. And inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. So option, come into triangle or begin to shift forward. Find that block. Coming into half moon. Breath as your anchor. Inhale. Exhale. Again, noticing where the mind goes. Bring it into the body, to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, find that warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Inhale. Into exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into plank. So you have that option for supported plank, releasing the knees to the mat, or send the left heels to the left side of the mat. Press strong into that left hand. Lift through that left side of the body. Maybe you release the right leg off the mat. Find your breath. And inhale. Exhale back through plank. Take your last chaturanga here. Launch that body forward. Maybe you release the knees. Inhale. Exhale as you release. Find your cobra or full up dog. Inhale. And then exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath through the nose. Exhale, release the knees to the mat. Begin to walk your knees forward. Come onto those sit bones. Let's find our bow pose. So maybe just sending the hands behind you, sending the feet off the mat. Option 1, stay here. 2, begin to release those hands to the thighs. Maybe we release the arms completely. Maybe you extend the legs. Use your breath, heart forward and out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breath as my anchor. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Release the feet. Release the hands. Come forward to the top of the mat. Take a reach forward. Inhale. Exhale. Release down. Bringing those knees towards heart center. Maybe some gentle sways. And release the feet to the mat. Set those hips a couple of inches to the left side. Release those knees to the right, just finding your twist here. Arms wherever comfortable for you. Maybe a block in between the thighs or supporting that bottom knee. And gently back to center. Send the hips a few inches to the right side. Drop your knees to the left. Arms wherever you would like. Gently back to center. Give those knees a squeeze. Maybe head towards the knees. Inhale. And then exhale, release to your version of Shavasana. Deep in breath. Exhale. Gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes. When you feel ready, gently blinking the eyes open, sending the feet flat to the mat, maybe finding some gentle sways here. And then making your way to your side of choice, taking that moment of pause. And gently making your way up, finding your version of easy seat. Maybe closing the eyes. Inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May we use our breath as our anchor throughout our day, finding that place of center, balance, using our breath to calm both mind and body. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today, grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe and or comment below. I would love to connect with you. Have a beautiful day.